Kids, are you ready to learn about the water cycle? Well, if you are, sit back, relax, and let's go. In Two Little Raindrops, written by Adele, Lamothe, and illustrated by Stephen Tu. Now remember, to get your copy of this book, ask a grown-up to check the links in the description at the bottom of this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel and want to stay up to date on all the videos, please click on the subscribe button. Let's start learning. Two little friends, tiny droplets so light, lived in a cloud which was puffy and white. One was called Splish, he had eyes like a fish, and one was called Splash, with a fancy moustache. One day in spring, the friends were at play. The sky became dark, and the clouds were all grey. The friends felt so heavy and weak at the knees, they battled to float, so they had to break free. They squeezed through the crowd, and with a big sigh, they jumped off the landing to soar through the sky. They raced through the air, heading straight for the ground, and landed on trees with a splishy splash sound. They felt a lot better, as light as can be. But then they remembered they missed family. They started to worry as they looked around. How will we get home? They thought with a frown. They slid down a leaf, landing high on a hill. We'll find a way home, together we will. With a swish and a swoosh, they slipped down the peak. Look for some water, a stream we must seek. They dashed over grass and they whizzed past a rock, swerving around with a kick and a knock. Faster and faster they moved with a thrill until they saw water, a stream on the hill. Downhill they went, finding their way, meeting the stream with a splash and a spray. The stream was alive, heading straight for the lake. It flowed over stones with a rumble and shake. "Whee!" said the friends as they started to giggle. They swerved and they swam, then they jumped with a jiggle. The lake was right there, and the droplets went plop. Hitting the surface, they came to a stop. Gone was the darkness and grey overhead. The sky became bright and the sun shone instead. The droplets relaxed as they drifted around. The breeze was so warm there was barely a sound. The air became hot with the change in the weather. The friends started feeling as light as a feather. They started to rise as they turned into vapor and floated up higher than the biggest skyscraper. They flew past a valley with fields in a row and soared over daisies as white as the snow. It felt a lot colder up there in the sky. They changed into water while floating up high. So many new droplets were joining the pair. They all formed a cloud. Their whole family was there. "We made it," they yawned as they lay down their heads. "Tonight they'll sleep well in their soft, cozy beds. Sleep tight, little ones." Now, kids, let's take a look at the water cycle. When a cloud becomes full and heavy with tiny water droplets, the droplets fall from the sky as rain. We call this precipitation. The rain falls to the ground and runs downhill to form streams, lakes, and oceans. When water droplets come together in one place, we call it collection. Some rain lands on soil, where it is sucked up by roots, providing water to flowers and trees so that they can grow. When the sun gets hot, droplets in streams, lakes, and oceans float up into the air and become water vapor. We call this evaporation. As the water vapor rises higher and higher, the cool air makes the vapor turn back into liquid water. This is called condensation. The droplets come together to form a cloud, and the adventure starts all over again. This is the path that water droplets follow as they move around our beautiful earth. It is called the water cycle. Now, kids, water is very important for life on earth. Water is needed by people, animals, and plants. If we all use less water, there will be enough for every living thing. And you can save water by doing a few simple things each day. Turn off the tap while brushing your teeth. And if you see a tap leaking, tell someone who can get it fixed. Take a shower instead of a bath. And collect rainwater for your garden. Remember to keep water clean, which means no littering, especially in your local lakes, rivers, and streams. Now, a little message from the amazing author Adele. She would love to know if you enjoyed her book. Please consider leaving an honest review on Amazon. It will mean so much to her as you will be helping her journey as an author. And you will also be helping other readers as honest reviews help readers find the right book for their needs. Thank you for listening and learning.